Hello, it's Mousy2, and we're fighting Jad in the fight pit in the Karamja jungle volcano place in RuneScape. And I've fought him before. I'm hopefully going to win this time, but you can. I've gotten to him, and then once you're at him, it's quite easy as long as you get your prayers right. But getting to him is the hard part. And so I got. This is why I used to get to him the first time. It's just an inventory of monkfish because I'm just off being able to use sharks, even though they still do more healing. And then I have Royal Dragon Armor. I decided to do ranged, even though most of the people in there are weak to magic. I thought it was probably better to do ranged, just because the people who do the most damage in there are the ranged people. So one of them does ranged damage and the other one does magic damage. So being ranged means that the ranged guy does less damage to you than magic, and the magic guy does even less damage to you because you're ranged. So wearing ranged armor basically means I take less damage from the ranged people, but takes slightly more damage from the melee people. But if you hide behind a wall, you don't take much damage from melee people anyway. So I think it balances out as ranged. Ranged keeps you alive longer, which is the most important thing. But so what I'm going to change is this Twisted Berg necklace, because that's not useful. It doesn't give me any buffs really, and I don't have anything to put in the Bone Crusher slot, so I may as well keep it. I'll also get rid of my Arrow Storm Drape, because I realised that the like 10-year capes gives you better bonuses anyway, so I may as well wear that. I'll keep my armor, and I've just recently started Invention, so I've augmented a Black Salamander, which is better than my bow anyway. So I'll stick that Salamander on with the Tar. He's not augmented or anything. He gives me XP for disassembling. That's all I'm doing. I'm not adding augments. And then I'm going to put an Amulet of Glory on, which actually gives me bonuses, unlike the bird necklace or whatever it is. And then food-wise, going to keep basically the same food, except I went out and made a lot of biscuits, because biscuits are stackable. They only heal 200, but basically my plan is you keep all of your food for the Jad fight, and then if you need to use biscuits, if you need to eat, use the biscuits, because 100 of them healing 200. That's a lot of health. So you should be able to survive on just biscuits until you reach Jad. And basically every opportunity you have, you heal using your adrenaline or your abilities. That's about it. I haven't tried this with the Salamander, so I hope it's better than my bow, because it says it is. So what you want to do is you start off maybe first 4 or so rounds just in the middle, because they don't do any damage. It's only going to spawn a couple of these little flying guys. Oh yeah, no point using prayers, because these guys, every time they hit me, if you look, there, he hit me, I lost 10 prayer points. So you basically don't use prayers for the entire thing until you reach Jad, where you have to use prayers. So there's little flying guys, Sappy Prayer. These guys split into 2 guys. I think they do the same damage and have the same health. So maybe... Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, so you keep your prayer potions for either a sticky situation where there's none of those little, like, mosquito ones, or you uh, or you just don't use it. So right now, I just did a quick pit stop of healing. You got to keep your health as full as possible at all times, because you really don't want to eat. You want to save all your food. And so this is where most of the strategy is. This whole corner bit here, all the enemies, except the small guys like this, most of the enemies get stuck on this wall, and so the bigger they are, the more they get stuck. Which you'll see later. But with big guys, they can get stuck here or whatever, and you can build up your adrenaline on them, and then just sit over there for a bit, build your adrenaline up, do that maybe twice on some of the big guys, and you've gained quite a lot of health back without eating, just because they're a free adrenaline bag. And so this is unlucky, where they spawn right next to you. And since I got full adrenaline and won't be able to stop attacking for a while, may as well use it. But if they're nearly dead, you may as well hold on to the adrenaline so you can actually heal from it. Yeah, so like now, I could just sit here whilst he's stuck, heal up a little bit, and then go kill him. And you usually want to do it this way instead of killing him then waiting, because as soon as he dies, the next wave spawns. So you'll want to, if you can, keep the last guy stuck, so you can just do a last little bit of healing before you move on to the next round. Or if you want, if you know next round's gonna spawn a huge guy next to you, which I don't know how you will, but if you think that it might, I guess you could keep your adrenaline full and use your ultimate just to kill him really fast. But I think it's always better to have health, unless you're at full health, obviously. Yeah, I've found that this rapid fire, one of the best abilities for this, because ricochet or any AoE spells, abilities, just don't really do any damage. So you're better off just doing single target abilities and just taking out one at a time than trying to blow them all up. That's why I usually use this dead shot instead of incendiary shot, just because, like here, only one person's attacking me even though there's two, so I may as well just take out one. And there's a lot of this as well where stacking them is useful. So instead of them all swarming around you, they just line up in a row. I don't really know why, it's just something they do. And sometimes you can get like a ranger to sit there and make a portable block, so they'll just go around you. So this is a new enemy, I think. Yeah, this is the ranger one. I got full adrenaline, so I didn't have to wait. I mean full health and adrenaline, I guess. So I could have just come around here and blasted him. But see how little damage he does to me. That'd be like double or whatever it is if I was wearing mage armor. And this guy doesn't even do the most damage. So every time a new enemy is introduced, it does a round with just them, then a round with these guys, a round with like basically each of the other enemies. So you get like, it slowly introduces you to them. And I think the last creatures added at level 33. Is it? I think it's 20 something for the next one, and then 30 something for the last one. And then you have to get to level 63. Oh yeah, by the way, you should take out the rangers first because the melee guys, even though I'm in ranged armor, which takes more damage from melee guys, they just do not do as much damage. Look at that. No, I don't have a chance to sit and heal here, so I have to kill him. By the way, on average, it takes me about 2 hours. Oh, here we go. So these guys are well annoying when they spawn here, because if someone was coming from up here, they'd be curved towards me instead of like coming in there normally and getting stuck. So since he's there and he won't come closer to me, I have to go towards him. So it's quite annoying. It basically ruins the whole thing. Or if a big guy spawns, which I've named armadillos because I can't be bothered reading their names. I think it's always easier naming them yourself, or if you're in a group, just renaming everything to something that isn't their names because it can get confusing. So you have like mosquitoes, I don't know, rock guys, rangers, armadillos, and scorpions. They're the 4 enemies. Food-wise, I think the biscuits are the biggest thing that I've changed in my whole strategy. And I did try it with the biscuits and it did do a lot better. Because there's bits later on. So like don't try not to eat until level 40-ish, maybe just under. Yeah, so ability wise, I just looked up good optimal ability bar or something like that. Sparky the ranged pet? Oh, lucky me. You don't need to. And I made all the biscuits, and you can buy all the resources you need from NPCs. So like in under Falador, near the cabbage patch, you can buy 200 milk from the milk woman, and then you turn it into butter inside her house. So if you have the adventurer's ring or whatever it's called, the Lumbridge quest thing, you can like you can use balloons or this thing, teleport to a bank or any other bank nearby, a teleport. Then you use the cabbage ring, the adventurer ring, to cabbage port yourself to Falador Cabbage Patch, buy some more milk, then buy more. I didn't mean to surge there. Oops. I have to eat a couple biscuits now. Bisquicks. Oh. Yeah, so you can just teleport to Falador with the adventurer ring, buy milk from the milk woman, turn it to butter, teleport to a bank, do that a couple times, and then for um, for pots of what's it called? Flour. You can buy it from this guy, and then just put it in that deposit box, and then bam, you got your 200. And the milk woman replenishes really fast as well. So by the time you've done that, by the time you're doing all 200 of her milk, she's replenished a bit. So you end up with more than 200, which is quite a lot of biscuits. Oh, Persians, Persians. Right. Right, so when he does that ground slam, ranged, when he does that, magic, see it's only doing 1 damage. And now, you do not pay attention to anything other than his attacks. And you want to be at almost full health constantly, because if you mess one up, he does a lot of damage. Right, when he gets to 20,000 health, little midgy boys will come. If you look, sometimes he doesn't do the visual ding on his feet, and that's annoying because it's not as obvious. They should spawn in a second. If I ever hit him. There we go. There they are, right. Now strategy with these guys. Ooh, ooh. That was close. As long as he doesn't get to full health. Because these guys heal him. As long as he doesn't get to full health, it's all good. So if you capture them... that was close, right. You can kill him, but they're pretty tanky. Yeah, he's up to full health. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill him. Oh, it's that one. Oh, I didn't see him there. I should have done that the first time. Alright, now that I've got him in the middle, I should be able to capture them all before they heal him. Oh! That was very close. Ah. Right, mini guys. Oh, only one spawns because I only killed one. Oh, bruh, huge brain, huge brain. Do not die. Oi, come here, you. Oi, excuse me.
Right, I'm out of prayer potions. He's got to die now. Oh, oh. Heal, heal. Nice. Wait, are they still healing him? Oh, do I have to kill them? They are. Balls, right. Didn't know that. Stop healing yourselves. But they're not healing him, so it's alright. What am I supposed to do? Oh. What? Right, 2 down. Like, what? Stop healing! I'm nowhere near you. Okay, so they do have to be close to me. One's dead. Ooh. I've used my last prayer though, so... He's not full health? Nope. Okay. Oh, good job, that ability is slow, I was not paying attention. Hit him!
Home run. Got 100 prayer left. You better die, or I'm not going to be happy. No more mini minions. We're good, we're good. Keep on doing magic. Keep on doing magic. It's close. Start doing damage. Damage. Ultimate, ultimate. Ultimate. Come on, come on. Yes! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did a victory dance. I'm so happy. I was too happy to actually do a victory dance. Ooh. Thank you, Mr. Sir. Oh, there we go. Looks awful. Actually, I know what it looks like. There. Don't know why. Don't know why I felt like I should share that. There you go. Flawless. Didn't get hit once, I don't think. Except other times I got hit, but... Ooh. Easy as that. I only used 100 biscuits and half an inventory of monkfish. Oof. Very close on the prayer points, though. 11. Alright. Bye-bye.